world.
Do you mind if we video this meeting?
No problem.
Okay.
To try and make scuba diving safer, and therefore to do this, it invests a lot of money in medical services, in research, and in safety programs, because they all combine together to make diving safer and insurance claims lower and insurance premiums lower. So because of that, diving becomes more popular.
Yes.
Okay. So obviously we are very much focused on safety and on protection, both of the human life of the people who are diving, but also of the environment that we dive in. Because if we do not look after what God has given us, and then our children will tell us that we were not very good. We were not very good stewards, very good managers of the gifts that God gave us.
That's true.
So with this,
مستر حامد هيجي على هناك على الاوتيل على طول. براحتك.
Because of this background, Dan is organized. So there is an organization in America called Dan America, in Europe called Dan Europe, and the European Dan has responsibility for North Africa and the Middle East. So from Russia to Egypt to Oman, even to Maldives. For example, even in the Maldives we have similar agreements to what we have with Misr. And there is also Dan in South Africa and in Australia. And the whole idea of Dan is that if you love scuba diving and you have some money, you are able to go on holiday, and you want to make an exploration and an adventure in Hurghada, in Gran Canarias, in Indonesia, in Maldives, where you can, you will go. And where you go, Dan wants to help you. So if there is an emergency, the doctors who are part of Dan will help you. If you need to go back to your country, they will get an aeroplane to take you back to your country after an accident. And if there is a medical chamber which needs training, we will try and train the people. And we have always provided to our European clients an annual insurance policy to pay for these problems. So what we are now doing in Egypt with the help of our friends at Misr is those policies that we were selling in Egypt, we are also making available to Egyptian residents. So if you are Egyptian passport holder or French passport holder, but you are living in Egypt, you must respect the law of Egypt. Okay? So because of that, we have this agreement with Misr. And also because we want to make more development in the diving holiday markets, of which Egypt is the #1. It is the biggest market for Europeans to go diving. We also have just introduced a new program, which is a program for 7 days insurance or 14 days insurance, which will help the diving clubs to make a safety practice and to treat everybody the same. So many diving clubs, they ask if you have a European insurance, but if you don't, there is no insurance of good quality in Egypt to give you a 1-week insurance. So we made this new product together with Misr, so that in Dab, in Sharm el-Sheikh, in Hurghada, in Marsalam, where there is many diving clubs, we can cooperate with the Egyptian or with the foreign diving clubs to help them with their risk management program. We also have a research program, and for example, we have an Egyptian doctor who is based in Italy, doing research on the diving patterns and the diving records in Egypt. to try and reduce the number of decompression illness claims which happen. Maybe 50% of decompression illness claims are not justified. They are random. There is no scientifically known reason why they happen. And we are trying with this research to find out why. Some of the people have a dive profile which is correct, and still they end up with a decompression illness claim. So it is an ongoing challenge, because science and research is always based on learning new things. And clearly, if there is a way for us to cooperate with your NGO, we would be very pleased to do this. And in the future, as we get better organized with more resources in Egypt, we'll be able to do this, I am sure, more effectively. Okay, so we are, if we can be of help and of service, we are interested to see how to do it. One, for example, message which we get from many of the diving clubs, especially in Sharm el-Sheikh, but even where there are boat diving trips, is that there is a concern with the safety standard of the diving boats, even from simple little things, like, for example, if there is one person on the boat and everybody goes diving, if there is an emergency and somebody surfaces with difficulty, what will the Egyptian boatman do? Does he have the right training? Does he have the right equipment to help somebody in distress? Because you know that maybe 1 minute, maybe 5 minutes is the difference.
Big difference.
Between
life and
a live man and
yes.
a not alive man.
And dive. Yeah, this is correct.
So I am sure that there will be many opportunities for us to help you and for you to help us.
Of course.
But at this moment we are like babies in Egypt. We are still starting.
We can grow together.
And you obviously have the much experience and the resources of the government behind you. And maybe you can explain, you know, from where you operate and what services you are providing, so I will better understand.
Okay. I have little bit notes about you are babies. You are not babies. Both of you are the strongest cooperation and the very strong work together. Because Mosr Insurance, they have power and they are big, the biggest company in Egypt.
True.
And then they are international, and we have good. We had been membership with you for a long time. It's our business also.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are babies
in this deal
in Egypt, because in Egypt it is such a big country. 500 diving clubs, millions of people who come here to dive, and clearly we in the insurance side of Dan, we are based in Malta, not in Egypt. Only 10 people, you know. So in Egypt we must grow and build what we are doing. And with Mr. Yes, we have a fantastic partner. So yeah, we want to help the rescue, the safety side of scuba diving, and I am sure we will. It's just that at this moment, it will, you know, we have to prioritize certain things. We have to find the right people to cooperate with us, and then, you know, you are based in Hurghada. I will be probably visiting Hurghada at the end of this month.
Okay.
I will come and see you for sure.
Okay, you are welcome.
So, what is the responsibility of the reps?
Okay. First of all, we appreciate that we are meeting today. And really, really thanks Dan and thanks Miss Insurance, these two giant great company to meet us. In our organization, we are non-profit organization, and it starts from all divers and all diving center owners and boat owners to be member in this association. And this was starting in what is the famous wreck of the people coming from Saudi Arabia. We go collect everything. Dead people, dead body, try to help from ourselves without permission, without anything.
Okay.
Then we come to the situation that we need to make this organization for rescue and take care of the environment. So we are meeting now in 2 points, for your research and your safety. In the safety procedure, we try our best with our diver to train them.
Right.
There is a lot of people coming, missing diving also from Europe for 1 year, and they come, they just need to dive. And the Egyptian guy is poor, he cannot say no. But
So
if there
because
is,
they give him 50 euros, he says,
so it comes up to 6 dive a day, which is not fair for one guide or 2 guides on the boat with 60 people.
it's dangerous, not only not fair.
So some people skip this, we say, if the computer say go, go, then you cannot dive except 3 dive a day. This is your
That is
maximum.
the rule.
Yeah,
And
which is the rule, and this is the maximum depth of circle.
Yeah.
To answer your question about that people get decompression sickness and all the profile is good, it depends on how much alcoholic he drank before,
Of course.
how his atmosphere, how he was with his girlfriend, how the boat in rough sea or not.
Yeah.
This all comes to
Together.
a situation, even, sorry to say, I was sometimes in the old days making a wrong profile, and I'm still alive, and I have never decompressed.